What is that? That's just creepy, if anything. Like it literally looks like a straight up cracked out Arnold. I mean, just super greasy, cut up. His hair looks like someone just straight up chuckied it. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Reflekton Records. I'm glad to be back. These last few days have been let's just say stressful. There's been a lot going on, and I've been trying to, manifest my destiny and make all of this a reality. And I just feel like there's been obstacles, things getting in the way, nothing that I can't overcome. But I think a main part of it is I pushed really hard, really quickly. As soon as I had time available to make these videos, I jumped really hard into it and just went full bore. I was losing sleep and I was just running on empty, trying to keep up an image. So I took a few days off and I've just been trying to collect myself and, center myself, bring myself back in. If you can see this, I apologize about this. My microphone in the way here. It actually snapped when I was first trying to start this video. So that brings me in today's content. I figured what better way to relieve stress than do some shopping, some holiday shopping, things that I want, not things that I can necessarily afford or buy, but things that I'm going to need in the future to get my mind right and, just get out of this headspace of everything that's been going on. And I'll take a video here. This is crazy. I mean, maybe this might be the first thing we'll look up because this literally just snapped. Look at that. This is horrible. So yeah, I'll edit that in and post here. But there's a few things that I need and things that I want. And I want to try something different, make a little bit different content, switch it up, like get into the holiday spirit. And that's, if you've been with me for a while, and if not, if this is your first time, my name's Marcus, by the way. And here at Reflekton Records, I like to look back on my life journeys, reflect on great records, and also make content that people can relate to, with how I'm feeling, and reach out to the community, because that's what heals me, is reading your comments. I mean, everyone has been just so awesome lately. And I have a feeling that this is going to go somewhere just beyond my wildest dreams. So if you're with me right now, I appreciate it so much. I thank you. If you haven't subscribed already, make sure you subscribe. We need to get those numbers up because we're going to the top. Let's do this. So anyways, let's hop into it. I'm gonna, like I said, this is my first time trying something different here. I've got, OBS Studio now, so hopefully I can, check this out. Transition, and you can see what I'm doing. So here we go. Let's get into this. The first thing that I'm going to need is a Gator Frameworks boom arm, because I have this $400 microphone, the Shure SM7B, and it literally, I've got this $20 janky arm that just snapped on me, and my mic came crashing down. I tried to start this video and it just came crashing down. Like, I'm so glad nothing happened to it. I mean, these things are tanks, but so look at this, what we have here. Ooh, This is the new Gator Frameworks Deluxe desk mount arm. This thing's really cool. If you're looking for a desk mount arm, I'll let you in on a little secret. I have it pre-ordered. As you can see here, it's not even out yet. They expect it to arrive in a few months. Maybe if you message me, I'll let you know where to get it and how fast you can expect to receive it. But the cool thing about this is, you see down here, I think this is so awesome. Look at this. It's got an LED on-air light. Now this is really cool. I believe that this is gonna revolutionize the game of these YouTube videos. I mean, if this LED light, I mean, people love lights. Come on now. But I think, I seen it, and I need a nice sturdy arm, something that's gonna look nice with this awesome microphone. And I think that this, it's only got the 3 colors. I don't know if what I've been reading, it's only those 3 colors, and you can adjust the brightness. But I think that I think I would stick with the red, just that on-air red. Other people would probably want to change it. Girls might like the purple. And maybe if you go lighter, it might be pink. I don't know. But it's got this extended arm here, which is awesome. I'm assuming you can rotate it. Yeah, it says 360 degrees. On this arm, I'm not even going to touch this thing because my mic will come crashing down again. It's hanging on by hopes and prayers right now. But it'd be so nice to be able to, rotate the microphone back and forth. So the next thing I really need, an analog mixer. I hope this is something that you can enjoy, maybe get some ideas for yourself. These are things that I need. I got some cool things coming up, I think. But I do need an analog mixer, I think, because, or maybe not analog. I've been looking at analog and digital. I kind of want to get away from the digital. I feel like anything that's running through USB sounds so electronic, I feel like. And I want something, I did look into this, the Rode Podcaster, or the Rodecaster Pro, sorry. With this, it's got these pads that you can assign different sounds. I think that'd be really cool to assign, the cheesy typical laugh when I make a bad joke, or, have a pre-recording, like welcome to Reflekton Records, like something that I can tap and hit, just to amp up these videos. Even when I'm doing a reaction, have, like just certain sounds, like a buzzer or something if it's trash, hooting and hollering if it's good, just different stuff. But it's also got it's got a Bluetooth mode, and you can connect like a phone call. So I think it'd be really cool to have people call up, have like a hotline for this, where people could call up and we could have conversations. Kind of branch this whole Reflekton Records thing out a little bit. This is $600. Oh, I didn't tell you how much the arm was. It's $200 right now. It's probably going to go up in the future because I have a feeling they're in high demand. I actually spoke to, over at Gator Frameworks, I talked to, what is it? Their marketing press representative. And they said they don't even have any in stock there at their warehouse. They're completely sold out to all their vendors. But anyways, with this board, I think I'm not sure. I know you can plug it in via USB to your computer, USB-C, or you can just record it to a micro SD, and then in post you could add your vocals. I've watched a few videos on it, and I think it sounds really clean. Some people say you don't need the cloud lifter with the SM7. What else do I want here? So I don't know if they'd have this, but this is another thing. These are kind of just my studio needs, things, that's really what I'm interested in. beefing up my studio. I need a bigger space, so maybe we'll look up a space too. Standing desk. I forget what they're called. With the motorized legs. Evo Electric Desk. The Jarvis Electric Adjustable. Oh, this is it. The Evo desk. Look at this. Ooh. I'd probably just go with the flat, but the round would be really cool. Let's go all out. It's got a 3D online configuration. You can put 3 dudes and a small child on it, and it will not break. Where's the buttons? That's all I care about. Where's the buttons on this thing? That's what I want to see. I want the one with the buttons. See, this one's got the buttons with the glass top. I think that's really sleek and cool looking. Again, this one you can put 3 dudes and a small child on it. But it has these motorized legs. Yeah, I think that's really cool. Doesn't say how much they are though. Let's look at the deals. Buy an Evo desk. So that one that I just looked at, I believe this doesn't have the glass top. Starting at $828, you can configure it. It's kind of like your Mac. You can configure it as you go. The all new Aviator, that says the one that I wanted, the round one, says patent pending. There's no price on that one. Oh, the Evo FX Dual. Configure now. I do like the dual level because I could have, my mixer and all that under there maybe. So as configured, it's $2,879. Ships in 2 to 3 days. I'd like to see how much that cost. So yeah, I'm not going to get too far into that. I think that would be really cool. Ooh, another thing I've seen. I'm really clean with my cable management. But I think this looks really cool. I seen this in another guy's video. It's this spine that you put your cords in. And he had one of these lifting desks. And it looked like just super robotic. Let's see if there's better images here. That's $84 for that. I'm trying to find a cooler picture. I wish I could just play his video. But I think that looks really cool. How he had it set up. This is weird. I don't know if it's a floor mounted socket here. But hopefully this is showing up well. I can't see exactly what I'm looking at. If I transition back to me, now I can see it now that I'm in OBS, but when I'm browsing the page, I can't see. So hopefully this isn't a waste of time. And, like I said, this is my first time doing anything like this. It's usually just point and shoot, do a little bit of editing, add some, and upload. But I'm glad I'm doing this. I'm in a lot better mood. Oh, and as you can see here, yeah, check that out. I got my custom SM7B. There are many like it, but this one is mine. I don't know if you could see that. Yeah. Got the Reflekton Records skull logo. And if you want any of that kind of stuff, I do have the shirts and the hoodies. But if you would like any of that kind of stuff, let me know. And, I'll try to order more. I order it for myself. One thing that I was really into the other night, and I searched for like 3 hours to find this. I mean, check this out. So this is the first one I was kind of set on. Look at this. But it's like, what the heck is that? What is that? looks like a methed out Arnold. I mean, he's got some like Walmart kickers here. I mean, what's going on? Wish I could zoom in better. He's just all greasy, and I mean, at first I was like, "Oh man, that's not too expensive. I think it's like $1,200." But I was like, "That's just creepy." If anything, like it literally looks like a straight up cracked out Arnold. I mean, just super greasy, cut up. His hair looks like someone just straight up chuckied it. And then this picture, like, I don't know what this is supposed to represent. Something really weird here is going on. But then I found this. Yeah, so they want $1,300 for this. And there's one view per hour, free shipping. Buy it now. This though, here, this is like, this tops the cake. They want 10 grand for this bad boy. I think this would be so sick, especially with the lit up LEDs like this Arnold. This brings back memories. Here's a little insight. I grew up on the Terminator. I idolized Terminator. Kyle Reese in the first one, obviously. And then the second one, T2, was Arnold, you know, because he was the good guy. But, you know, the first one always freaked me out. He was just such a badass in it, you know, like, so he's, I mean, look how cool this is. This looks really lifelike. I think, you know, back, I'd like a better studio, but for now, if I could afford this, I think this would look really cool back there with the brick wall. I mean, so lifelike. And you can tell this guy's got tons of Hollywood props. I mean, the boots, the pants, the coat, everything's just spot on. The gun. I mean, how cool would that be just to have the Terminator standing behind you in the studio? I mean, that's the kind of guy I am. I like stuff like that. You know, I plan to get some more things, obviously. I mean, look at the detail in this. That looks like straight up Arnold right there. This is super cool. Definitely something that I aspire to get in the future. I will manifest it into reality and I will have it. Mark my words. Stick with me and we will have it. Which brings me to my next point. If you want to see me get stuff like this, give me a thumbs up, subscribe. Let's get to the top. You know, like I plan to go all out. I mean, look at this. Come on now. I think this would be so cool to have pictures next to. Like, invite people into the studio and you just got Arnold standing there backing you. Like, the Intimidator, man. I mean, that thing is just spot on. Super cool. I'd probably take the jacket off and wear it around. Like, I really want that. So if anyone out there, you know, if you want to get it to me, hit me up. I'll give you my address. It's 2 viewed per hour, 14 watchers. How much time is left? You know, I haven't used eBay in a long time. I don't think I've ever actually used eBay and how this all works. But I mean, look at this. Let's go back to this. Look at this. Compare this face, how realistic this is. And then we go back to that first one. What is it? That just doesn't even look right. I mean, this is supposed to be from T2, but I mean, this just looks like your crackhead uncle. Look at those boots. They probably jacked the real boots off of them. Yeah, I'm just not feeling that one. What else do I want here? So let's check out studio office for sale. Ooh. Find your next property today. New York, because that's where all the big YouTubers are, right? Just pick one. I don't even know where I'd want. $225,000. I kind of like that though. It's not connected. You know, that's the one thing I'd have to have ground level. I couldn't be connected to anyone else. I could light that up with my Skull Reflekton Records logo. I don't like all the windows. I don't want anyone to see what I'm doing. I do like the kitchen. And that's one thing my next studio will have to have, you know, a bathroom, a shower, a kitchen. I got to be able to do everything, you know, take step away from editing and go have a snack, take a shower if I'm too sweaty after making one of these videos, you know, like it's got to have everything. A little bed, take a nap in between, you know, when things are uploading. Look at this. They even got a booth. I kind of like this. You know, this is stuff that I look at to help manifest my destiny. It gets me worked up. You know, I try not to think too far into the future, and you know, I stay into the moment for the most part. But yeah, this one, it just has too many windows. I don't think. Yeah, I do like it though. I do like, you know, obviously we could go through and check out all that stuff. Um, you know, let me know if you're enjoying this. Give me a like, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, leave a comment below. You know, like I said, this is just something new. This is stuff that I really probably could never afford, but I really want. You know, this is top of my list right here. Before anything, you know, before rent gets paid, before any more equipment, I need this Terminator. I mean, I would just make videos of me standing next to him just to creep people out. I think it'd be really cool. And if you've never seen Terminator, go watch it right now. It's the way of the future. But so anyways, you know, I don't want to make this too long, folks. You know, this is just something, you know, I'm not even wearing my Reflekton Records shirt. I don't even have my hat. I did get a haircut today. You know, just a little buzz up. Feeling a little bit fresh, and I needed to hop out of this bad mood. So thank you for joining me. Thank you for helping me to get out of this mood. I do have a lot coming, a lot in store, a lot more ideas. I just needed to take a little bit of a break and, you know, sit back, drink a Red Bull, and become one with myself again. So again, I thank you for tuning in. I hope this might have given you some ideas of what you could get me for Christmas. I'd really appreciate the Terminator. I mean, times are tough, but I know there's someone out there that just has that extra, you know, 10K laying around and they don't know what to do with it. So let's make it happen. But anyways, folks, like always, stay safe, do something productive, and Godspeed.